Hi, this is Alan Rinsler, and I'm sitting here talking with Ron McElroy about his memoir, Wrong Side of the Tracks. Now, Ron, one of the things that really surprised me and that I didn't know before was that there is in Hawaii, out of the 1.2 million people who are living in Hawaii, there's a very small community who have been there for thousands of years and who are trying to hang on to a certain island, Moloka'i, and keep that land preserved for themselves. And yet they're having a hard time. I want to ask you, what is the point of the book in regard to those people? What can you do for them? And what are you going to give back to these indigenous Hawaiians of whom you are, from whom you are descended?
Yeah. Well, thank you. That's a great question. And oftentimes I think about contributing and giving back, and it seems like it's, you know, what can I possibly do? There is a movement going on in Moloka'i that is the center of what is called the sovereign Hawaiian movement. And they have single-handedly been able to protect the Hawaiian heritage. It's kind of a last stand of protecting Hawaiian rights and the Hawaiian way of life. I was just there last week, meeting with the Walter Reedies, meeting with Glenn Tevis's, Matt and Todd at Moloka'i Dispatch, who are great voices for the sovereign movement and for the future of Moloka'i. And so we're collaborating on trying to really define and move forward with efforts that not only just protect the sustainable lifestyle, that protect Hawaiian rights, but also allow the Hawaiians, not just on Moloka'i, but throughout the islands, to really have some good tools to make this progress in the business world, create jobs, and advance themselves in today's high-tech world, but still sustain and maintain their Hawaiian lifestyle and Hawaiian family life.
So, Ron, do you want to bring like U.S. capitalism to the islands, to Moloka'i, for the indigenous Hawaiians?
Exactly the opposite, Alan. The biggest problem that I see is there are no jobs for kids that become educated to go back to the islands where they're from, back to their home, to have a worthwhile life.
So you're going to be teaching entrepreneurial skills.
We're going to be bringing our brand of, we set up platforms here in Southern California for venture capital companies, for high-tech startups, for bio startups, for green, clean technology to be housed and encouraged and fostered in an environment to create these new technologies that could help agriculture in Moloka'i, that could help clean energy and green technology advance into some place that really could benefit from it.
And therefore people will have more jobs and
jobs
prosper in this difficult
in business that is productive for the population, that doesn't cause the negative effects to an indigenous population.
Well, thanks for explaining that. I don't think most of our readers were aware of the problem or the solutions that you're going to be applying. So thank you, and I hope everybody reads this book, Wrong Side of the Tracks. You can get it by ordering it from Ron's website or directly from Amazon in either ebook or print book format.